What it is, Murisan. So we're back on a react video today, reacting to BTS Interlude Shadow Explain Theory by Celeste. Thank you so much, Celeste, for creating these awesome theory videos for us. As ARMY, sometimes our mind goes everywhere. Like, we're looking at the video and we're like, oh my god, like I see this, I see that, I see that, I see this. But in reality, we need someone to piece it together a little bit and help us out. So
and you're like the perfect person for it. You do it so beautifully, and honestly, we can't thank you guys enough for, you know, making these videos for us. A lot of the time we may not know or don't catch on or may look past it or be reaching towards another direction, and you just bring us right back in the right direction. So
right back to
super appreciative of this.
And also before we get into the video, last video of our, you know, Shadow first comeback for us, I was really excited and I was really hyped up and I was like freaking like going crazy, speaking fast, everything else, and I was cutting Kate off a lot. A lot of the comments, I saw a lot of comments saying like, Josh, you like let Kate speak, like you're cutting her off. I get it, and you know, I'll be better at that. It's my fault for, you know, cutting her off. But I was just really excited, you know what I'm saying? It's our first comeback. I'm like hyped up here, and for everyone who said it, there's some really mean ones that were like really mean to me. But the thing is that, like, I understand why you're mad, but sometimes you chill. You don't gotta be that mean to me. I mean, but like I get it. And it's sometimes it helps me out big time too, because it opens up my eyes and I'm like, yo, chill out, relax, breathe. I know it's your first comeback. Just chill out, kick it out. Sometimes I talk too fast. Yeah. When I get hyped up, I'm
he definitely talks way too fast, and this was actually an issue when we first started making videos. Because he was so excited. I sometimes allow him to be as excited as he is, and say what he wants to, and a lot of the time maybe he said what I was thinking at the time, so that's why I don't, you know, finish off what I was saying, or I just forget the thought. That happens a lot with me, just wanted to put it out there. A lot of the time I do have a lot of good thoughts, but sometimes I don't have good enough words to put them in to how I actually feel and what I'm thinking.
Look, I've been way better at it, but like I know 100% I cut you off. Me editing the video and watching it back, I know I cut her off.
I knew that he cut me off too, and it's just one of those things where it's just like, as like a wife, you kind of get used to it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like his thoughts are my thoughts.
Dude, I get too cut off, man. I'm like, I mean, I get too like hyped up sometimes about things like that I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's something I get excited about it, so I keep going.
It's gonna happen during a reaction too. Like, it's one of those things where you a lot of times during these, you just blurt out whatever you're thinking at the time.
And we've met a lot of ARMY, like, you know, we met a lot of ARMY, a lot of these New York parties and stuff like that, birthdays and everything. If you can already tell, like, if you have talked to me, in person, I will not let you go. Like, I talk too much. Like, I'll just sit down with you and just talk to you for like an hour.
Are here and you've talked to him at any of those parties, comment below.
You definitely know, 100% you know your kid. He does not stop talking. The guy just talks all day. But yeah, so I just talk too much, and I understand I cut it off. So everyone who said it, I guess thank you in a way, because, you know, you'll help me out get better and open my eyes up. But also everyone who said mean things, chill out, people. Chill out. It's not that horrible, okay? So chill out. People were really mean ones. I don't even want to talk about how mean they were. Alright? I see you people. Alright? Alright. Let's get into this. Let's go. Special shout out to our Daybot Patreons.
Sammy Hazard, Andy Beatrice, Heather Holloway, Jamie Ellsworth, Charmed, Amanda Rose Reyes, and Christopher Cernock. Thank you so much to you guys. Thanks to all of our other Patreons and you guys clicking in. Really appreciate it. Super excited for our first comeback. So happy that you're here. Celebrating and experiencing it with us. It's just like really fun.
It's really exciting, and like I said, next comeback that we say, because I know I'm gonna be super excited about when the next thing drops. Okay, I'm gonna remember, Josh, chill, breathe in, and let Kate talk a little bit, and then you go back to you, then you talk again. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
We'll be all right. But like I said, you mean people out there, God. Sometimes people can be mean, man.
Sometimes. Like, negative comments are good when they're like,
but when you
actually think about it.
When they get mean, you've seen these comments.
But some of the comments
brutal.
Sometimes could be like really brutal, and
a lot of times when we talk about this, there's gonna be more. I just cut you off there, so there's gonna be more brutal comments from me.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is more so sometimes people don't realize who they're like who the person that they're actually talking to and how it may affect them. I'm like, if I see negative comments, it affects me like deeply. Like I hold on to those comments all day and talk about them. For me, faster. You at least get over it.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Me,
I've gotten a lot of them though. You know what I'm saying? Like since we started the YouTube channel, I've gotten a lot of love, more love than hate, 100%. But I've gotten a lot of hate before for like Jimin, bias, and people.
A lot of you though are I appreciate every single one of you who actually comments, whether you're saying something negative or not. I really do.
But like I said, all those negative comments and last reaction, it opens up my eyes. Like, chill out, relax. Like, don't need to be an hour, like a mile a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hour a minute, mile a minute, whatever that. You know what I'm talking about? Talking really fast. And you see, to relax. I'm just excited, man. Like, can you blame a new army? Can you blame? I'm excited about my new first comeback. Yeah. I'm freaking blowing up here, right?
He is very
excited. That last song, Yoongi's Shadow, was freaking by far like one of my favorite songs. Like it's all my top like 500%.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows. I think everyone knows Euphoria is my favorite song. But like, damn, like that song was so good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we're about to learn more about it. Sorry about the long ass intro. It's really freaking long. Apologize. All right, let's get into this. 1, 2, 3.
What's up, Flare Squad? Welcome back to my channel and to another theory/explanation video. This time we're gonna go over SUGA's Interlude, Shadow. Now there were so many symbolic scenes and deep meaning lyrics, so let's get started. We're first introduced to a sinister scene with SUGA in the middle and these hooded figures facing a door of what looks like a hotel.
Yeah, on the left.
You could see the exit sign above SUGA as if he's trying to leave that area. Now this could represent how they feel when they're at hotels. It seems as if someone is always outside their door waiting for them. Now when you put it that way, yeah, that is creepy. Someone mentioned that this doorway behind SUGA looked really familiar, and they could be linked to Anish Kapoor's Voyage. Voyage is a Sanskrit word meaning something that is created out of itself. So the block of wax squeezes through the door frame and leaves some of itself behind. It's as if it's skidding itself as it goes through the door, Kapoor said.
Oh wow.
If they were trying to reference this, it could represent how the members are losing a bit of themselves as they go through everything as celebrities. Shards of the mirror comes together to reveal another SUGA on the other side, but this time wearing lighter colored clothes. The mirror is showing us another side of him, which could represent the past him as he repeats, these were things he wanted before BTS grew, as they were big dreams to him, and he wondered every day how far he would go. You can see him run across the hall and into the stage and limelight that SUGA is currently in. He noticed the shadows under his feet become bigger and even tried to run away from it. He didn't realize how lonely it would be and that his leap could also be his fall. Now, these lyrics were really deep and expressive. This is how SUGA truly feels right now. He accomplished all his big dreams, but has now realized how scary and lonely it is. You'll see all the hooded figures run towards the door to get through, and SUGA says, "I run but the shadows follow." Now the shadow he's talking about refers to Jungian psychology and is in the book that they've referenced called Jung's Map of the Soul. The shadow is an unconscious aspect of the personality, which the conscious ego does not identify itself. It is the collection of repressed aspects of our identity. Now, Jung believed that in order to truly grow as a person, one must see such willful blindness to one's shadow and attempt to balance it with the persona. Once we become more aware of these dark aspects of ourselves, we must honor them and find a way to integrate them into our life. In failing to do so, one will become weak and scattered. One cannot serve two inner drives without dissipating his strength and energies. The shadow must become part of one's conscious personality. So you see them break through and start running towards SUGA. This scene itself looks like a horror zombie movie of some type, and his shadow swallows him up and turns him into a monster. This scene represents the stage, and of course the people with the phones recording and taking pictures could represent the fans. Now he's speaking out about fear by saying, "Don't let me shine." As he flies higher and closer to the light, the shadow grows bigger. For example, if you're lying against the floor, your shadow is smaller, but as you get close to the light, it will cast a bigger shadow behind you.
Oh, wow.
And the light represents fame in the song. You'll notice the sketches that pop up, and guess what? They're not random sketches. They're from the comeback trailer of Are You Late Too? And the instrumentals.
Is it like the Suga's interlude with Halsey?
Yeah, I saw
Right.
them be.
Nothing lasts forever. You only live once.
Sound familiar? All of a sudden, instrumentals in the song switches up and Suga's voice gets rusty and deeper. This is the shadow speaking to him, saying, I am you, you are me, and now he knows.
Oh,
So
wow.
clash within the single body, and he could never
That's-
detach from his shadow. So the shadow is trying to get him to accept him. And now this scene could either represent himself, YOONGI in the crowd and his BTS persona, SUGA on stage, or the person in the crowd could be his shadow. I mean, it does seem like it is his shadow in the crowd. Now, there are a couple of scenes that remind me of RM's Persona music video, such as the mirrors, which represent personas and all the different masks they wear. And then there's the stage, which represents their
That's
stage
crazy.
identities. So the song and music video represents the shadow, their fear, and them realizing they need to accept it. And it is pretty sad to hear, but this is how they truly feel, and it is their way to express how they feel by using lyrics and visuals to tell us the story. And this was an amazing music video, and loved the lyrics. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to click that like button and also join the Flare Squad by subscribing, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
I love the way that she puts it, and a lot of the time there's different things in these videos that I may not always say during our reactions. I may not be able to voice them how I'm thinking them, but sometimes I'm actually thinking some of the different things that are being said along the lines of all the different accepting the shadow into yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was this I forget if it was the mama or during that time frame, but I had tweeted something about the red book and about accepting your shadow and having to, like, it unlocks these different layers, because one of the things that I've started getting into is definitely my own type of theories, but
Yeah.
I don't make videos, I wouldn't be able to put them together that makes like a cohesive story.
Yeah.
You know, this just was
Because-
mapped out so
yeah,
perfectly.
And beautifully edited too. So-
Yes, her editing is absolutely amazing, and I love it. With the it just, everything just seems like you just feel like you understood.
And her smooth, calming voice, like
Her voice is so calming,
so
and
calming.
I know she was saying that she did not put it
And
in
nobody's, yes.
on the Nobody's the Legends, which we
We have
haven't
not
seen
seen
yet.
it.
I did message her, and I was asking her if we can react to that the day that I messaged her, just so she would know. But I didn't want to put it up right away since she had just done it. Just like, I wanted to give it some time for her and not try to take away from her video. But very, very interesting, all the different things. There was a few things that actually, one that I saw on Twitter, I thought it was going to be in this, and I didn't say it in the beginning.
What?
Was during our reaction, I had said something about wanting to know what the number was and the detail that was on his jacket. I kept on staring at it, and one of the things that it is a model number to a motorcycle. Now, none of this is confirmed. This is just something that I saw on Twitter, and then I saw a comment that made my own, you know, what I was thinking about it. But the number on him with the Y is a Yamaha, and then a model of a motorcycle. Maybe be the one that he got in an accident with when he hurt his shoulder. That's why it's placed on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Something that he has to, like, live with. It's
I can
like,
see that.
you know,
Very symbolic.
something he has to accept to be like who he is.
Yeah, I could definitely see
Because it
that.
is like something from the past.
Another thing with the shadow, I think she said, like, you know, are you late?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like why they put it in there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, somebody did comment on our video, like, the link to see Are You Late trailer. But I know that we did
Yeah,
look
we
up,
did.
Are You Too Late? Now, I didn't go and click on it right away. I've been getting, like, looking at the comments and reading them. And I haven't really, like, took a full dive into understanding myself about everything. Now, like,
let us know in the comments down below,
yeah,
like, what you
you
thought
let
about
us
that.
know.
Like, because I really want to know. Because I'm looking at the Are You Late too? And I'm looking at the comeback right now.
Because it's dark and there's lights and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I don't know. That's not what you think.
Them starting off.
A lot of ARMY. You guys know so much. Like,
yes.
Like, and it's crazy because, like, you can get these theory videos, which are amazing by Celeste, but also there's so much ARMY out there, like, that have their own little theories going in their heads.
Exactly.
And they piece together pretty perfectly too. And you're like, there's so many ways you can put this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
The art piece, I didn't know that it was an art piece. I didn't know who made it until after. I did see that on Twitter. I thought when I first looked at it, I thought it looked like railroad track on the bottom, but listening to her saying it sliding through the door and scraping off a piece of it is like when they walk through a door, they're losing, you know, different parts of themselves. And then the part about, you know, basically how they feel sometimes, like, I don't want to use the word mobbed, but then again I kind of do, when they're like at the airports and stuff and people show up there to like snap pictures, and obviously they're not wanting those pictures to be taken at the time after like long flights.
They got important business.
I feel really bad for those different situations for them where they feel like they're being like mobbed. There's no room to breathe.
Yeah,
really.
100%, yeah.
I do feel bad about that.
I thought like the message on Yoongi's song too is I think it was very deep. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like, even though like it's so poetically done, but it's pretty, like, I feel like the message is pretty much like, you know, you kind of get the message. You know what I'm saying? So but like he puts it so like perfectly. It's like something that sounds so complex.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But Shadow was amazing. Like,
one of the things, I'm cutting you off now. You're welcome. One of the things that I was thinking of during our reaction that I didn't say is, there's a lot of things that happen in my life, and that's why I connect with BTS so much, in my past, that this song really talked to me specifically, because a lot of them are like shadows and burdens on my shoulders that I feel like I have to live with, but they are they are what made me who I am today. And a lot of my choices have been made through them. So it's just one of those things where it's just like you have to just accept all sides of you in order to be, I guess, the best version of yourself, even if there's some shadows back there that seem bigger, and you know, if you accept them, they're easier to get through.
Yeah, you accept them, you can conquer them.
Yeah. So very, very amazing. There's probably like a hour-long worth of conversation that I could do through this.
Yeah, we're gonna get these comments. I know you guys, somebody's gonna comment like
a 5-minute video.
It's a 30-minute.
But you know what? The thing is with reactions, it's very difficult.
We want to talk about it, guys. That's what reacting is.
Say what you want to say without rushing it.
Yeah, we want to talk. We I don't want no freaking, like, I don't want to hurry up reaction. I want to talk about it. Like, I want to talk. I feel like everyone's our family and friends, so we want to talk to you guys about it.
Yeah, and it takes me a couple minutes to form a thought. I'm really bad at that, so I'm sorry. But shout out to Amanda P, Max, Super Hydro, Pearl, SNA, Tanya, Perez, OT7, Jiminy, Salte, Squishy47. Thank you so much to you guys. Thanks again to all of our other Patreons. You guys clicking in. Definitely let us know any of your theories or anything else that we might have not caught, or it may have not been in her video. She may already know about it now after, you know, looking at everything that's on Twitter and stuff.
It also, we're also opening up, I know there's nothing, we're opening up the Whisper Challenge on our run. I forgot what episode it is, but we're opening it up. So if you it'll be in our Patreon if you want to check it out, if you want to watch it. We're opening it up because we voted for like who wants what episode to open up. Yeah. On it, because we did like 52 episodes, we hit the 50 mark. So we want to put one up there because we feel like it's kind of cool too. So yeah, that Whisper Challenge is going to be open now. So if you want to open it, check it out.
Yes. And if you haven't already seen our reaction, definitely go check it out. We have a giveaway over there, and there's a giveaway on Twitter. It's totally up to you. Check it out if you want to.
Yeah, guys, that's it.
It's just optional.
All right, have a good day on that review. Remember to tell your mothers,
Fathers,
your sisters, and your friends about us.
Because we're just an ordinary couple.
Doing ordinary things.
Behind the camera.
Peace.
I love you.